Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great today. I brought this story for you all about a young beautiful lady. They say money can't buy happiness, but what if it buys something far more powerful, fear? Her name was Seraphina Vale, the only daughter of Leon Vale, a man who didn't just build an empire, he devoured the world to create it. From tech to pharmaceuticals, energy to media, Leon Vale's name was etched into every corner of power. But the world didn't truly notice the Vale legacy until she took over. Not the father. The daughter. Seraphina wasn't just a billionaire. She was a mystery wrapped in black silk and sharp eyes, beautiful beyond reason, but with a presence so cold it could silence entire rooms. Her voice was calm, never raised, yet when she spoke, CEOs trembled and governments listened. She inherited the Vale fortune at the age of 24. Just hours after her father's sudden death, an apparent heart attack in his private jet. But whispers said otherwise. Some claimed it was poison. Others said he'd seen something before he died. Something that drove him mad. His last words weren't to his lawyer or his mistress. They were to Seraphina. "You were never meant to survive." No one knew what it meant. After the funeral, she vanished for 6 months. The world thought she was grieving. But when she returned, she was no longer the girl people remembered. She was something else, colder, more precise, more inhuman. Her first move was to fire the board of directors, all 12 men, all seasoned titans of industry. Within weeks, 6 of them declared bankruptcy. 2 disappeared entirely. One was found dead in a luxury hotel room, eyes wide open, mouth twisted in a scream. And Seraphina? She said nothing. She didn't need to. Because by then, the world had already learned the truth. You don't cross Seraphina Vale. She lived alone in Vale Manor, a sprawling cliffside estate with jagged towers and blood-red windows that reflected the ocean like a haunted eye. The locals said the house was cursed, that every Vale who lived in it met a tragic end. They said sometimes, late at night, the air around the mansion would freeze without warning. Lights would flicker in nearby towns, as if the estate was drawing power from the land itself. Delivery men refused to go past the iron gates. Maids were rotated every week. No one stayed longer than 7 days. Those who did, changed. One former servant spoke to a journalist and swore he heard voices in the West Wing, voices calling his name, though no one was there. He claimed Seraphina would spend hours in the old greenhouse at midnight, whispering to shadows. A month later, that same servant was institutionalized after being found digging a grave in his backyard, for himself. But what terrified people most wasn't what she did. It was what she didn't do. She never defended herself. Never gave interviews. Never sued the media. She let the rumors spread like wildfire, like she wanted the world to be afraid. Some called it a brilliant strategy. Others knew better. There were photographs, leaked from an anonymous source, showing Seraphina in a mirror, but her reflection didn't match her pose. In one, she was standing straight, but the mirror version was tilting its head, smiling. The photos were deleted from every site within minutes. The photographer went missing the next day. Some say she made a deal with something beyond our world, trading her soul for wealth and power. Others believe she was born from it, that she was never fully human to begin with. But here's the part that no one can explain: Seraphina never ages. 10 years have passed since she took the Vale throne. She still looks exactly the same, not a wrinkle. Not a blemish. Just those same piercing eyes, eyes that seem to know you, even if you've never met her. A prince once tried to woo her. A tech mogul tried to buy her company. A government tried to monitor her estate. All of them failed. All of them vanished from the spotlight. No one knows how. And Seraphina Vale never speaks of them. She lives in silence, in shadows, watching the world burn with greed, lust, and ambition, things she no longer needs. Because she doesn't fight for power. She is power. And if you ever get invited to Vale Manor, just remember this: don't drink the wine. Don't look into the mirrors. And whatever you do, don't say her name after midnight. Because Seraphina Vale is listening. And she doesn't like being called.